Do you find it difficult to hold the concept in your mind that there are people not like you? Do you imagine that most people are kind and share your values and beliefs? There is nothing wrong with being concerned with what people think of you. In fact, if more people were like this, the world would be a better place. The big question is, how did thinking this way serve you in your relationship with the narcissist? How did who you are at your core, the characteristics that define you, exposed you to the narcissist in their hunt for prey? Did it put a target on your back that they could see for a mile away? Could they pick you out in a crowd from the way you interacted with others? So you began a relationship. You were attracted. They asked so many questions. They were such good listeners, so charming, so focused with intense eye contact and a quick smile. They knew how to prompt you in just the right way, while your questions were skillfully evaded. Were you a bit flattered at their interest in you? Did you reveal some difficulty or trauma you had gone through or were experiencing? Think back. Find connections. They exist. Narcissists are always hunting. They never tire. They are like sharks. They die if they stop. They cannot stop. When they met you, they had a primary source of supply, but they're always prospecting for new sources, primary and secondary, and on and on and on. It must be exhausting for them to be on all the time, wearing different masks, keeping track of multiple scenarios, grooming people to feed their insatiable need for power and control. Even if it's just power and control of you. But that won't last. You were the new thing, the shiny thing. So what happened? The beginning was amazing. You were closer than you had ever been with another person. It was pretty intense. And things started to change. You noticed that they needed to be dominant, to decide. But it wasn't really that important because you're the type that needs and wants to get along. You found them being unkind or selfish, and you thought of their tough childhood. You found yourself doing this more and more as they exhibited common behaviors of the narcissist that became more apparent over time. As they put less and less into the pretense of love or commitment, putting on the mask became too much effort. They had to win always. They had to dominate everything. After a while, you might have felt that you were being diminished week by week, day by day. Do you remember? Or is it still happening? How did it feel? How does it feel? Do you or did you make excuses for the way they seemed to, with intention, demean or hurt you, objectify you to the extent that you were no longer a separate, autonomous person? Were you at times filled with anxiety and self-doubt, making every effort to just keep the peace, to just get along? Are you still in the trenches, fighting to maintain some sense of self-worth? Where are you right now? Do you have situational awareness? Are you free? Or are you a slave? Is there any doubt in your mind? Thinking is healing. Wake up. You are allowed to become the person you deserve to be. Break the chains that hold you captive, in servitude. Believe in yourself. Fight for yourself. Never give up. You are worth all the effort you can muster. This is your mission. This is why you exist.